Hello everyone, welcome to our tutorial. I'm Bernice, your guide on this hair journey. I'm a seasoned hairstylist with over 20 years of experience, specializing in traditional Ghanaian hairstyles. My passion for hair began in the bustling markets of Accra, where I honed my skills under the watchful eyes of master braiders. The hairstyle we'll be exploring today is the Knotless Ghanaian braid. This style is deeply rooted in our culture, making it more than just a hairstyle, but a celebration of our heritage. It's a versatile and protective style that has gained popularity, not just in Ghana, but across the globe. It's a great style because it's low maintenance, yet sophisticated, making it perfect for any occasion. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned braider, I'm confident that you'll pick up some valuable tips from this tutorial. Today, I will guide you through the process of creating a beautiful knotless Ghanaian braid. Before we get started, gather all the necessary materials. First up, we have hair extensions. These are essential for adding length and volume to your braids. Secondly, we need a rat tail comb. This is a vital tool for sectioning your hair and ensuring that your braids are neat and evenly spaced. Next up is hair moisturizer. This isn't just for keeping your hair soft and healthy, it also helps to ensure that your braids hold well and don't slip out of place. Lastly, we have edge control. This is a fantastic product for taming those flyaway hairs and giving your braids a sleek professional finish. Each of these items plays a crucial role in creating the perfect knotless Ghanaian style braid. So take a moment to make sure you have everything you need. Now that you have all your tools ready, we can get started. Preparation is key to achieving a flawless knotless braid. Now let's delve into the nitty-gritty of prepping the hair. The first step is to comb out the hair thoroughly. This is important for several reasons. Firstly, it detangles the hair, making it easier to handle. Secondly, it helps to evenly distribute the natural oils throughout the hair, promoting overall hair health. So, grab your wide tooth comb and gently work through any knots or tangles, starting from the ends and gradually working your way up to the roots. Next, we're going to moisturize the hair. Moisturizing is a critical step in maintaining hair health, especially for those with natural hair. The right moisturizer can help keep the hair hydrated, reduce breakage, and even add a healthy shine. For this, you'll need a good quality leave-in conditioner. Apply it generously throughout the hair, ensuring each strand is well coated. This will not only nourish the hair, but also make it more manageable for the braiding process. Now that we have a well-combed and moisturized mane, it's time to section the hair. Sectioning is another crucial part of the preparation process. It helps ensure that each braid is uniform and that the overall look is neat and professional. Start by dividing the hair into 4 equal parts. Then, within each part, create smaller sections depending on the size of the braids you want. Remember, the smaller the section, the smaller the braid. Keep each section neat and tidy using hair clips or bands. This whole process might seem like a lot of work, but trust me, the results are worth it. Properly prepped hair not only makes the braiding process easier, but also contributes to a healthier and more stunning final look. Now that the hair is prepped, let's move on to the braiding process. Braiding might seem daunting, but with practice, you'll get the hang of it. The art of braiding, especially the knotless Ghanaian style, is a bit like learning a dance. You have to get the rhythm, the steps, and the movements just right. And just like a dance, the beauty of the braid comes from the harmony of the movements. But don't fret, let's break it down together. Firstly, you need to start with the natural hair. Take a small section of the hair about the size of a pencil. Divide this section into 3 equal parts. Now, start braiding as you normally would for a few stitches. This is the foundation of your braid. The key here is to ensure that the braid is firm but not too tight. You don't want to pull at the roots, as that can lead to discomfort and even hair loss. Now here comes the part where the magic happens. This is where we introduce the extensions to create that seamless, knotless look. Hold the extension against the natural hair and incorporate it into one of the 3 sections of the braid. The trick here is to add the extensions gradually. Start with a small piece and add more as you go along. Continue braiding, adding more extensions as needed. Remember, the goal is to create a smooth transition from the natural hair to the extensions. You want the extensions to blend seamlessly with the natural hair, creating a flawless, knotless look. As you braid, remember to maintain an even tension throughout. The braid should be snug but not too tight. Too tight and it can cause discomfort, too loose and the braid won't hold. It's a delicate balance that you'll master with practice. Now let's talk about wrist movement. This is crucial in the braiding process. The trick is to rotate your wrist as you braid. This helps to keep the braid tight and neat. Think of it as a gentle twist of the wrist with each stitch. Just like in a dance, it's all in the wrist movement. As you near the end of the braid, you might notice that one section is getting thinner than the others. Don't worry, this is normal. Simply take a small piece from one of the larger sections and add it to the thinner one. Continue braiding until you reach the end of the hair. To finish off, you can either use a small rubber band to secure the end, or you can use a bit of hair glue. If you choose to use glue, make sure it's a hair-friendly one and use it sparingly. You don't want to damage the hair. So that's it, the basic steps to creating a knotless Ghanaian style braid. It might seem complex at first, but with practice, it will become second nature. And remember, the beauty of braiding is not just in the end result, but also in the process. It's a meditative, calming activity that allows you to connect with yourself and your heritage. With patience and practice, you will perfect the braiding technique. Remember, it's all in the wrist movement. Congratulations on completing your first knotless braid, but we're not done yet. Now that we've braided our hair, it's time to give it that finishing touch. This is where we ensure that our braids are neat and will last for a good length of time. So, how do we do this? It's quite simple, really. We start by trimming the ends of the braids. Be careful not to cut too close to where the braid ends, but remove any excess hair that might be sticking out. This gives our braids a neat, uniform look. Next, we seal the ends. Now, there are a few ways to do this, but I find that dipping the ends in hot water works best. It helps to seal the ends, preventing them from unraveling. Just be careful not to burn yourself. Now, on to hair care. Maintaining your knotless braids is paramount to ensuring they look fresh and last longer. This means taking care of your scalp and the braids themselves. For your scalp, I recommend using a good oil. Something like coconut oil or jojoba oil works wonders. These oils moisturize the scalp, preventing dryness and dandruff. Apply a small amount to your fingertips and gently massage it into your scalp every few days. For the braids, I'd suggest a braid spray. This keeps them moisturized and shiny and also helps to prevent any buildup at the base of the braid. Besides these, remember to cover your hair when you sleep. This prevents your braids from frizzing and getting messy. And there we have it. Your knotless braids are now complete and looking fabulous. But remember, keeping them that way requires a bit of effort on your part. Remember, maintaining your braids is just as important as creating them. Let me commend you for taking the first steps towards mastering the knotless Ghanaian braid. We've journeyed together through the process, from gathering your materials to prepping your hair, and finally, the actual braiding. Remember Bernice's golden rule: patience is key. Let's quickly recap. Begin with clean, well-moisturized hair. Select your preferred hair extensions. Remember, quality matters. The braiding process might seem tricky at first, but with practice, it gets easier. Start at the root of your hair, intertwine your hair with the extension, and gradually add more extension hair as you braid downwards. Don't forget the finishing touches. Seal the ends with hot water to prevent fraying. And above all, care for your braids. Regular moisturizing and careful handling will keep your braids intact and your hair healthy. Thank you for joining me today. Keep practicing and soon you'll be a pro at creating knotless Ghanaian braids. Until next time, stay beautiful, stay